Hello everyone, Timer over here, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play of Factorio. We are still working on the Lazy Bastards achievement for version 0.165 or something along those lines. Holy crap, we are getting a lot of attacks. Yeah, the bugs are really peeved at me. So yeah, you'll be seeing that a lot. Luckily, I think I have things sort of bunkered down a little bit, but we'll see. Anywho, in between episodes, I went ahead and set up some copper up to the north because we're going to need a lot of copper when we set up our big circuit production area down south. So I've got that going. In fact, we now have a backlog of cargo wagons for these things. So that's comforting because we're going to be using a lot of these things as we go forward. That being said, I still have some stuff that I need to take care of up here. We got some power issues. We still have some plans because it has taken a lot of the miners to get this thing set up, and it's not even halfway done there. But ultimately, I think I do want to get this iron ore set up as well. So we'll be doing that eventually. And it looks like there's this huge base up here. But I have a plan to take these guys out. So we'll deal with that at some point. I don't know if we'll do that in this episode or later, but we'll do it at some point. I've also reconnected up and even extended our network here a little bit, just because I think once we fill this area in, we'll be losing a lot less drones and so on and so forth to things. And oh my gosh, we are now losing our stone areas under attack. Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. In fact, let's just head over there. We'll talk about what we're going to be doing today. Oh, right. Before we do that, as long as we're not actually getting attacked more so, maybe I should. I wanted to show off a little bit of what I've done with our nuclear power to make it a little bit more efficient, because I knew there was a way to do that. I knew there was a better way to do the... Oh, shoot. All right. Never mind. We'll get to the nuclear power plant here in a little bit. Right now, I need to focus on what I'm doing. I want to be up there, so let's just swing around like so, and go straight across, and go down. I guess I can go down this way. It's fine. I'm trying to remember how our system works here. Okay, go this way, go straight. There we go. This is where we need to be. Luckily, it doesn't look like it's that much damaged over here in the long run. So I'm just going to go ahead and repair everything as best as I can. That will get rebuilt. Beef up the stuff as best I can as well. Luckily, this doesn't get attacked all that much. So we'll see what we can do. Just realized I don't actually have a radar dish over here, so let's go ahead and dump you right there. And I think what had happened was I was gonna bring over another I was actually going to connect this up, but I ran out of roboports, so we're gonna go ahead take that back. Let's just add you to hit this area here if I can. Come on now. There we go. I think. Son of a gun. Come on. Be a good roboport. Please be powered. Whew. All right, good. And you are now almost coverage. Almost covered. All right, well, we'll throw you in, say, over here. And now you're covered. Good stuff. Should I wall this up? I don't think these generate aggro. But they might. So tell you what, let's just throw in some token guns. Here, here, here. If anything, they'll act as some sort of buffer as well down the line, and then we'll go ahead and just wall you up. I mean, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Yeah, sure. Get rid of this thing. Go there. Excellent. Now we're at, my gosh, they're hitting us hard here. Big time. Can I get a couple extra guns up there? I should expand our defenses, or at least go take out some more stuff, but whatever. Where's my little thing? Because, yeah, I do. What we're going to do in this episode is actually set up, or at least start setting up the circuit area. But what I wanted to highlight before we did that, let me get on here and ride the rails back to our power area, which I'm not sure what the closest station would be. Probably the copper ore pickup, or drop off, I should say. So we'll go do that. Copper ore drop off, item count, and go. So yeah, we're going to go and take a look at the power situation, because I tweaked around our setup just to see if we can make it a little bit more efficient. If you'll remember, jump out here, pick up the train, and then run up. If you'll remember, what we did was we set up our inserters that were inserting the fuel cells, the new fuel cells, into our reactors here. To only go off whenever this dropped below 17,000 steam. And that worked pretty well. The only downside to that was that they would load 5. They would load maximum stacks of the fuel cells in there. And in case I didn't mention it before, the fuel cells never stop. They just continuously burn, even if you don't need the power, if it's excess power or whatnot. So once one goes in, it's being used. So what ideally you want is for one to be in, no extras in there until it reaches the steam that you want, and then shuts down. So in order to facilitate that, the way I switched it around was the unloader, this inserter, which is taking out the spent fuel cells, is now paired with the steam. So it's only going to go off when the steam in this storage area goes down below 20,000, at which point it's going to take out the uranium, the last uranium fuel cell that was used up. And so what then will happen is I have this inserter paired with it, so that whenever the hand contents of the one it's connected to reads, basically whenever it has one uranium fuel cell, it will then put one unspent fuel cell in there, and I've override the stack size to ensure that. And so now what we have is a situation where this will pull out on a given, whenever it's below 20,000 steam, this will pull out one spent fuel cell at the same time as this one puts in one fuel cell, unspent fuel cell, and then everything stops. So ideally, there's probably a better way to do it, because right now I have all 4 of these set up the same way. So we're going to be, as soon as this goes below 20,000, we're going to have all 4 generating heat once again, which maybe not the most efficient, but it's a heck of a lot better than what we were spending before that. So that's what it is. What I might do is I might just put the actual specifics of this into sort of a guide just to show that off or something, because it did take me a little bit to sort of figure that out and locate resources to help with that, because yeah, I'm still learning the whole logistic circuit network and so on and so forth. This was my test case. So as an example, when we put this, let's do this first. This was what I was using to test because I had more stuff, so to speak. Let's just put these in there, and then this was circuit network like that. And yeah, I was testing this out. So if we change this back to that, you can see now that is working. It's going off of this this inserter, and if we stop that inserter, it stops. So that's essentially how that's working. I'm going to leave that there just as a reminder to myself. But that's it. All right, so we need to do a couple things. Don't want to go over there. Please don't. All right, let's go down here because we need to actually get down south. And oh my gosh, yeah, this Bay Area is going to be kind of a huge annoyance. I wonder, do I have... No, I do not have ammo. Let's see if we can show off the artillery right now. And then yeah, I always get like bogged down in sidetracks. Like I've been talking about the circuit area for so long. Definitely want to get that done. But all these little blips and so on and so forth are kind of annoying me. So I'm going to grab a couple of these artillery shells. And we do have some artillery turrets. But unfortunately, they only stack to 1. Excuse me. So it takes a lot of freaking bag space. Die, 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 die. Hello. Die things. Alright, we're going to set one of these guys up here. And we are going to manually. So these things will attack. If you just let them be and put them with some ammo, they will attack targets at a automatic range of 224 on their own. So I've cleared out quite a bit that they sort of fall out of that range of our current base. Now, if I set this thing up to auto attack down here, it would probably take these guys out. The catch is that they will automatically attack once you've artilleried their base. And these artillery shells are kind of costly. So you need to really have like your bots keep re-upping their ammo and so on and so forth, which, you know, I don't really see a need right now to do, but we can highlight how they work. To fire them yourself, you have a lot bigger range. So if we go on the left-hand side here, or on the right-hand side, we actually have a manual range of 560, which is, I believe, tiles. I don't know. There is a rhyme or reason for that, but regardless, it is more than twice the automatic range. So we can probably, if I load this thing up with one of these, say 2, and then you have to create a separate artillery targeting remote in order to actually manually operate these things. So if we pop out here into the map, we can see that are just out of reach of this base here. I could fire on these guys, although I don't think they're worth it. All right, let's pick this thing up and run down to where we're actually going to be setting up the circuit area and show that off, because I think we'll be able to reach that base at that point. Ooh, look at these guys. They're coming after me. All right, we're going to just set it up right here. Let's grab this, go there, and we'll throw in the bullets. And we'll pop out. Man, things are getting attacked like crazy. Nah, see, I knew they were going to attack these things. We're going to have to... Oh, these things aren't powered. Ew, yeah, that's a shame. All right, so anyway, we're going to go down here, and we've got a targeting area. I'm just going to go ahead and fire. So now this thing is going to zoom around, fire, and you can see the projectile on the map. Once it gets there, it's going to take out whatever this pack is, but it's also going to aggro these guys at that point. Yeah, see, we had some bases aggroing there, but they didn't actually start attacking then. All right, this one is, but everything else is not bad, so we're going to just pick it up. So that's how they work. Now, I could, like I said, I could put that down. Ooh, don't want to do that. Don't. I should really... let's open this up and let's take out my RoboPort for right now, because I don't want to build these myself. I'm gonna have my bots do that. Let's fix this while we're thinking of it. Be nice to have actually left room in here. Some point I'm going to try to like finagle that to be better. Okay, so that being said, I could put one of those artillery cannons, say like down here, and just set it up and have it just fire. But the problem is it's out of like network range, I guess, and I don't really want to run all these things down here just to have my bots get killed, like going from here to there and so on and so forth. So we'll see what we can do. All right, so we've got our setup here for green circuits. I've got our setup over here for red circuits. And I believe I got a line down here for our incoming trains for something potentially. Not sure what yet, but we'll make do with it as we can. And I think we are going to need reds, yeah, plastic for the red circuits. And I think I want to put it either over down here or over here. I'm not sure yet. I think over here because this is where the inputs are going to eventually come. So I think we're going to probably do something like that. What do these things need? Petroleum gas and coal. So we need to get petroleum gas down here. Unfortunately, that's a huge, huge annoyance. Alternatively, I could put them up here and bus it down. Because I could, where is my nearest petroleum situation? You know, it would actually make more sense to sort of like get a train and just bring it down by train as opposed to doing this, I think. And I kind of like that option. What I might do is get another stop over here and see if we can get plastic rather than building another one over here. If we can get the plastic to come in by train, I think that's going to be ideal. So let me just do that again. We're going to sort of like meander around, try to figure this out. Again, this is probably not the most this is obviously not the most compact since I'm using a lot of terrain to do this, but it's been working for me for the most part. All right, so this is a train station. It's going to come in this way. Let me get the exits going first. So you want to actually go that route. So I think what we can do might not have gone up enough. Come on. Go that way. That's kind of weird looking, but it'll work. You, on the other hand, could probably just do something. You could probably piggyback off of this thing. Some way, shape, or form. All right, I had you some way on here. Okay, let's try one of these. Like so. All right, you're working-ish. All right, tell me, can I actually drive now? Let's see, let's put you on there. Let's jump onto this and fuel. Go here, schedule. We are going to go to the mall. Go. Okay, you're working. Fantastic. So we'll have to try to get signals up to control that situation. But for the most part, I just wanted to make sure these stops are okay. Hello. Die, die, die. Come after me. Come on. Die, die, die. This is probably a waste of ammo. Because I am using the big uranium rounds, but meh. I think what I'll do then is put another line over here. And actually, let's dump my... where is it? My personal roboport into here. Just to make laying these tracks a little bit easier. Let's go there. Let's It's an entrance. Yeah, I need to actually like redo this. That's good. Over here, go there, and go there. All right, that'll work. You're gonna come into this way, and probably just swing back up then. Actually, I prefer. Might want to put a little bit more space in here. I don't know what station this is going to be, but we're gonna need some, I think, more space than what this can give us. No, I thought it was so close. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get this. Come on. All right, you're gonna start up this way and go here, go there, and just try and get this to sort of line up. Thank you. Perfect. Die. All right, so that's good. Things are great. We're gonna need copper, and then I think iron, right? Yeah, iron plates and copper cables over here as well. Well, just copper in general to feed into the copper cabling and so on and so forth. But they will need iron plates. So we'll be doing that. Do I need anything else? I'm not sure what this is going to be. Because I want... Over here, you require plastic and electronic circuits and copper. Okay, I think you don't actually require iron plates. So I think up here, we're going to dump copper and plastic. And then over here, we're going to dump some iron plates. I think that's how this is going to work. And that should be a-okay. Let's go ahead and then just plan out the rest of this situation without any need for bots, personal robots, I should say. All right, so over here, I'm going to leave... Where do I want this? I guess like this. This is going to be circuit. If I can type circuit, prod, iron. Sure. And then let me get to where I need to be. I want to put in one of these right here. Sounds good. Just to leave some room open for more. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, run away! I need to get some defenses up over here. Die, die, die. All right, so that's good. Excellent. I don't think I want to set up the actual lines just yet. Although I just thought, like, we may need a wider berth over here. Yeah, this is not going to work. Because I'm going to want both sides of the track to be... to get 8 lines, I'm going to want to unload off of both sides of the track. So we're going to do something a little bit more conducive of that. Go this way, go this way, and sort of go into there. There we go. Now I can actually get both sides going. I think that's going to be, you know, fine. If we get a unloading thing, new blueprint, go here, like so. I may already have one of these in my setup here, but we'll deal with it. Go there, and then on this side, you're going to go that way. All right. So now we can plan out these lines. So we're going to want a 8 by 8, I should say. Do I still have that? Doesn't look like it. So we'll go into here, balancers, 8 by 8, and do something sort of even here. Say like right there. I think that's going to be okay. You are going to be here to there. Okay. And then you are going to come out to here and go down. You're going to go up. What I should do is get my bots in the network starting to build these things. Because I think I'm going to just keep where the green and everything currently is. Go that way. Go this way. Like so. And then we'll deal with something. Alright, so let's go ahead, throw you down. Throw you down. Come all the way over here. Didn't actually put them down this way, but I don't want to sort of spread this out. Knock that down and then toss you there. Come up here. Go there. And then just merge you guys up a little bit here. All right. Good stuff. You're there. Let's get this sort of finagled. All right, so my bots will now go do their thing to get this stuff sort of in line here. If I go boom, boom. And the one benefit here will be that I wish I could get those a little bit better space, but is now I can sort of like strengthen and defensify this area a little bit better now that my bots are sort of there. All right, you are going to go here, go up. Go something like that. We may tweak these lines eventually, but I guess for right now we'll make do. Go there. Go there. Okay. It should be getting powered. Yeah, it's just getting electricity. Alrighty. I want to make sure that this is sort of set up the same. I want to like move this. You know what? I don't think I need. I just want this area to be under construction. So I think we could probably get away with a little bit fewer here, as long as they meet up with the actual network itself. But you know what? Yeah, we're going to lose out on some. Yeah, because these things actually need workings. Alright, well, we'll do that. That will put everything over there. And then we'll get this thing set up right there. Should be fine. Alright, you're going to go there. You're going to flow down. And do and do. There we go. Now this stuff will start getting planted and used up. Got a lot of bots that need to go down there. Holy moly. And we're going to have to get this defensive structure built as well. I'm going to try to get into the logistics network here just to be able to get my stuff. I might even, there we go. These, seriously? Where am I at? I'm going to try to get to the mall so I can get refilled pretty more quickly. But now that we've got that, more or less the stuff is going to get auto done. Do I have... I don't have a... Can't see fully, unfortunately, but we'll get there. I do need to set up the defenses. So what I think I do have... Yeah, I got a lot of laser turrets. Getting a lot of this. We can go ahead and get rid of that. I need to get rid of all of these things. I'm going to keep that blueprint because I'm going to probably want that. Okay, that should be okay. I need anything else while I'm up here? Question, did I get my roboports? No, well I don't actually have a job for that, but I can pick those up myself. There we go. Alright, let's go back down. Got a big wave coming up from the north, but that's fine. This is not a big issue. Where is this happening? Yeah, that's just up north. What I don't want is for my stuff down here to get kind of destroyed. Alright, so this is all getting built. Just very slowly because of our poor robots having to, like, go so far. But what we can do is set up the actual wall. Are you not... Yeah, you're sort of done. You're just not, like, paired up with this, but you are... Well, no, you're not. Okay. Well, we can sort of finagle that. There. Boop. Alright, do that. Just try to keep things... Ooh, shoot. Yeah, see, we got some baddies. Some baddies. Alright, you're gonna go there. Build that. Run up. Go there. And then just link up somewhere over here. Luckily, now we have a ton of areas. Crying out loud. We now have a ton of areas for recharging along this route, which is quite honestly what I kind of want. Yep, this is why we need things. Defenses. Come after me, you jerk faces. Die, die, die. They're attacking my poor robots. Yeah, come on, come on. Alright, yeah, we gotta get those defenses set up, perimeter set up around these things, so... Not enough logistics. Oh, right. Let's rebuild that. Anything else that was destroyed over here? That roboport. Okay. Everything's done. Excellent. So what I can do is set up my personal roboport again. Okay, and then just throw in some of these token defenses out and about here. 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 I mean, more or less my bots are going to handle this, but I'll get this going just for now. I mean, we're probably not going to have enough to handle all this. But whatever we don't have, we'll put the bots to good use here. Can I get across there? No. I was hoping to put a gate in there, but I kind of want a gate here. Tell you what, let's redo this and just extend this out just a bit and do something like that. Whoop. Die, 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 die. And go across there. Because then I can throw a gate in here. Boop. Boop. Fantastic. Alright, and then you're going to go out here, and you're going to... Ooh, we don't want to go that way. Never mind. Bloop. And do something like that. Just a little bit of a perimeter wall. And everything should be good to go. Alright, these did get actually set up. Boom. Defenses are in place. Go with that. Good, 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 good. Good. Alright, let's get this going down a little bit here. Actually, we could probably make use of some of these natural defenses. Like so. Man, it's not that crazy of a defense, to be perfectly honest. Nah. I mean, I could sort of wall these off, so on and so forth, but honestly, I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue. Alright, so that's it for what I have on me, but what I can do is I can go ahead and just set this up. I don't currently have coverage over here. Ooh, we want to go out a little bit further. In fact, we're going to go out all the way over here and just sort of like, just load this up with turrets. Near charging. Go ahead and build down here. And then let's just get one more off-kilter thing sort of right there. Alright, that should do it. It's going to take a while, but our bots will take care of all of this setup here. And will free us up to do some other stuff. Put you there. There. Very resource intensive. But we want to protect this area with a passion. So that's what we're going to do. And all we got is sort of just time. All right. Well, again, we've learned our lesson in the past. We should at least set up some additional protections here. Let's go there. And then I'm just going to throw in some more there and just sort of encircle. Again, some of these might get ripped up just because we don't know. Some of these might get ripped up mainly because of where all the lines and everything are going to go, and whether or not more trains are in place and things like that. So we'll have to play it by ear. Can I get this? Yeah, we got some weird freaking power situations going on. All right, so that's good enough. This stuff will get done eventually. I want another one of you down here. Throw you right there. And I think that's gonna... we'll need some more. Probably over here. There. Okay, and since we have walls over here, I'm going to go ahead with my three-tiered approach. Like this. Of defense. And just for good measure, let's go ahead and just tack that on. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And there we go. All right. So my poor bots, come back to me, my friends. Charge up. That will get done. I think we have full vision now. Don't have full vision over here. So I'll tell you what, I'm just going to have some bot come over here and toss that in. And why not? Let's throw down some more walls. Just because we'll want this stuff walled in, I think. Something like that. You don't really need to protect from up here. So, because everything's been coming in through this corridor, so I think we'll be okay. But yeah, I'm gonna want this radar dish and so on and so forth. All right, so now we just need a lot of materials. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put a cut in the video, let that get built, and in between episodes, I am going to set up a couple things. I'm gonna set up our drop off points for our resources for the red circuits. I'm going to get a line of iron flowing over here so that we can get our green circuits up and running. And I might even set up another iron ore deposit down there because I have a feeling, just going to say, I have a feeling we're going to be using a lot of ore here. Now the question is, where do I want to drop this ore off? Now I could bring all this ore down south, but what I think I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and connect it up here. I might actually run it down. It's so close though, so close. I don't know, maybe because I think I was going to run this ore down just straight south. It's a lot of like stuff not necessary, but I don't know. We'll see what we can do. We've used up a lot of space, and there might be a way to get this a little bit better condensed, but I'm not too worried about that right now. I just really want to get it up and processing like mad, but it seems kind of redundant to send a train down here. I mean, what I could do is peel off the resources up here, set up 2 train stations up here that funnel resources into, you know, primary thing, or use these 4 lines of iron elsewhere. You son of a brr. Die. All right, these things need to be set up a lot quicker. We probably ran out, to be honest. I have 50 on me, so I am going to go ahead and just set these up so that we have some defenses over here. All right, yeah, go ahead, get these sort of fixed. There we go. All right, so we have defenses there. All right, we're going to go ahead and set up a cut here. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series. If you are, let me know by hitting that like button. If you want to see more content, as always, I strongly encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.